Estás escuchando Hablando con Ros.
Hablando con Ros.
En Radio Core 94, Medellín.
You already know what time it is. This is Ros Talk with Rob Rose and the lovely Puma. We are in the building again, Core 94, Medellín. I have some great news. The news is we back, baby. New table, new everything. DJ Spot in the building. We about to have a good time, man. We got a good show lined up for you. Mia Queen in the building.
Hey.
We about to turn up. But first, let's go ahead and get to news with Puma. Puma, tell us what's going on in the city.
Hola a todos, mi gente bella. Muy contenta de estar aquí de nuevo con ustedes. Vamos con los news. Este 6 de noviembre tenemos un concierto en La Macarena, Fonseca y Andrés Cepeda. También tenemos el 7 de noviembre, Independiente Medellín juega contra Pereira en el Atanasio Girardot. So this 6th of November, we have a concert in the Macarena, Fonseca and Andrés Cepeda, pop singers. And we have November 7, Independiente Medellín contra Pereira football play. Let's talk a little bit about best customs of this year. You know, we just got out of Halloween.
Halloween was lit.
Was lit. So we have the best customs. We have number 1, Talia. She inspired in the Squid Game with the red hair man. And we have to The Weeknd with El Padrino, Victor Corleone. The mask was so real.
So was it like a mask, or did he how did he do it? How did they say that?
Like a real mask, like a makeup.
It's like it wasn't like a mask. They embedded it into his face. Like it was like a whole thing.
Like so real.
Yeah,
was
it looked
so real,
crazy.
like makeup. So
Yeah,
good.
that crazy makeup.
That was
I wonder how much he
so
spent on
good.
that. We gotta find out how much he spent. We gotta figure that out. It's a
think
lot of money, man.
Really expensive, I think so.
I wonder if he went to the event he went to, was it a costume contest? Did he get some money? The Weeknd doesn't need any money though. Right? He's good. He doesn't need no
good.
money. He don't need no money for a costume, but all right, what else happened?
Tenemos también a La Liendra with the mask, the green mask. Estuvo súper bueno. También tenemos a la hermosa Danny Banks, this girl from LA, killed it with the body paint, Superwoman. That was so hot. I love it. Y
We
Tell us.
gotta bring a photo up on that though. Yeah. The body paint up. You said it was Superwoman?
Superwoman.
She had big titties though.
También tenemos la pareja del año, the couple of the year, Gracie Rendón y Mike Bahía. He just gonna get married. Y oficializaron que se van a casar. Pero lo que todo el mundo está hablando es que Gracie parece estar embarazada. She looks like she's pregnant. Her belly is beginning to get huge. So everybody is excited about it.
That's
Y
what's up. Congratulations. Even though you're trying to keep it low key, that's
they
cool.
are so cute. También tenemos a J Balvin, who is the most rich singer. Él sacó una canción que se llama Perra. Está como denigrando a la mujer.
¿Cómo?
Denigrando a la mujer. Tuvo que sacar la canción de su canal. He was apologized for the video of this song and removed it from his channel.
What happened with the record?
The video was sexist,
Sexist toward who?
like violence with the woman body. So, like treating a woman like an object of man.
Treating a woman like an object. Okay. All right. Well, they do that all the time on HBO and other channels.
But this video was so rude, like so bad, and he removed it from his channel and apologized about it. And that was the news of this.
Oh, what happened? Okay. All right. Well, I did for Halloween, and we're gonna all share what we did for Halloween and what we wore for Halloween. But before we can get into that, We have another guest that just arrived in the studio. This is Ros Talk, Rob Rose, Puma. This is Core 94 Medellin. Come on in, baby. Come on in. All right, so yeah, at the end of the day, I did something simple. I just took like a mask from Saw, and I wrapped like a red bandana around it, and I called it a thing. Puma, what did you do for Halloween? What did you wear?
My custom was housemaid
Ooh.
because I don't have no one to que me manden. Nadie me manda, entonces quise disfrazarme de eso. Y también the devil.
Hold on, you was a housemaid and the hold on. You was a housemaid or you was a devil?
Both.
You were
Both.
those causes.
Two parties.
Oh man, a
30
housemaid
and
and
31. I love Halloween.
Oh man, you got photos of that on your Instagram?
Yeah. Of
Okay, all the listeners need to go ahead and hit up that Instagram and see the post on that. So yeah, let's keep it going around the table. What did you?
Amo disfrazarme. What about you?
Me. Oh, well. Okay.
Yeah.
I get a different custom every fucking weekend. So first I was a unicorn. Second I was a cat lady. Then I was police. Then I was a
Hold on.
cowgirl.
All that was just for Halloween? That wasn't just for one day. That was just
for
the
the
month of
whole-
October?
That's what was for the whole month.
Okay, keep going.
Cowgirl, sheriff, and well, for Halloween, I was a queen cat with all my face makeup, like really good made makeup. Like I have the pictures on my Instagram too, a lot of colors because I love cats. So I was a cat queen, and I was a doll too. And what else? I guess that's it.
Wow. Bueno, Mia Queen nos sorprendió. Fue de todo en este Halloween. I love muchos disfraces.
Amo.
¿Cuál fue el que más te gustó? Nos dijiste que te disfrazaste de unicornio, de gata, de muñeca, de la reina gata con
Oh,
un
she
maquillaje
just took the whole
súper
month and turned up. Oh my
espectacular.
goodness.
Me ganaste.
I love it. I just love costumes. La verdad, ¿cuál fue el que más me gustó? El de Reina de los Gatos, porque era una gata con muchos colores, pero un maquillaje súper bien hecho por una profesional. Y no sé, me encantó. Eso fue así una gata muy elegante toda la noche.
Wow, excelente. Bueno, y cuéntanos un poquito más de ti, a qué te dedicas, Mia Queen.
Bueno, Mia Queen es modelo webcam, es bailarina, es profesora de baile y empresaria. En este momento estoy emprendiendo con mi propio negocio y ahí vamos. Es madre, Mia Queen es madre de un maravilloso niño de 9 años. Y nada, pues artista. Me considero un artista en todo el sentido de la palabra. Diría que así lo resumiría. Un artista en todo el sentido de la palabra. Me gusta mucho, excepto cantar. Eso sí, no me da.
Excellent. So Mia Queen is a businesswoman, webcam model. She's a mom too. Excellent.
Proud mom.
So how does that work though in today's world? Tell me a little bit about the webcam modeling. Like how did that come about for you? What made you want to get into webcam modeling?
That's a really amazing story. I almost went to jail.
No, let's tell it. What happened? How did you almost go to jail? What's going on?
What happened? It happened that I have supposed to be my best friend. And he sent me this little packet that it was supposed to be a little box with some parts to repair a motorcycle. But no, it wasn't a little box. It was a big box with 36 kilograms of weed.
Wow.
So he sent it to my name, and I almost went to jail 32 years for that. So
Hold on. You about to go to jail for how long?
32 years.
32 years here in Colombia.
Yeah.
So the charge, oh wow. So your like whole life would have been gone behind this situation.
Yes.
Oh nah, go ahead. Keep with the story. That's crazy.
So it's totally crazy. So I had two options, pretty much. It was me being a hoe or me being a webcam. And me as a hoe, I sucked.
All right, so why do you suck as a hoe? Let's just get to that.
Because I cannot fake when I don't like someone. I cannot fake it. I cannot be yeah, I'm not the kind of girl who will do everything for money. I cannot do that. I cannot fake to you.
So you
that
can't
I like
you can't just go in and be the pre-pago actress scenario.
Definitely
You can't do that.
I tried. I tried, but it didn't work.
It didn't work
so
out.
I say like, okay, let's be a webcam, and I started being a webcam with one of my best friends, and on that time, and it's been 4 years already. So, yeah, that's what I started being a webcam. Before being a webcam, I was a phone technician. I know how to fix phones too. So I was doing that, and then I had to start being this sexy bum thing you have right here.
That's an interesting way to enter the industry. So were you doing that? Like, how has it played a good point in your life from a bad experience? Like, how has it become a good thing?
Ooh, well, I could pay my lawyer. That's the most amazing thing. I could pay my lawyer. That was my major worrying on that time, because they gave me 10 months to pay something about $6,000. So they gave me 10 months to pay that. They say if you don't pay it, you're going to go to jail. But if you pay it, we're going to just dismiss the case, and this never happened. So I had to pay it, and that's how I started being me a queen.
Wow, entonces Mia nos cuenta que comenzó en este mundo de la webcam porque estuvo metida en un problema que casi la lleva a la cárcel porque alguien puso a su nombre una caja con, ¿cuántos?
36 kilos de marihuana.
36 kilos de marihuana. Ella en ese momento no podía pagar su abogado, entonces se encontró en la posición de, bueno, o soy una webcam o soy
prostituta, simple.
Y eso para ella nunca, así que le dieron 10 meses. 10 meses para pagar $6,000.
Aproximadamente, sí, señor.
Y así fue como ella comenzó en este mundo y se tuvo que convertir en Mia Queen.
Hey, first, what we're going to do, let's give a round of applause for Mia Queen, keeping it gangster through her experiences, and we're going to do a little turn-up cheers and toast to Mia Queen.
Cheers.
That's what keeping it gangster. No matter what you go through in life, there's always something that you can gain from it and learn from it. And we're going to go ahead and get to our next guest. It's also here on Ros Talk. You already know this, Ros Talk, Core 94 Medellin, Rob Rose, and Puma. Camila, you in the building. Talk to me. Hola.
Hola.
All right, Camila. All right, you gotta. We know you a model. She's a model. She's not shy. She's just beautiful. So we're gonna let you build with Puma and get some information about you and what you got going on, and we really gonna get into the show. Let's go.
Bueno, tenemos acá en Ros Talk a la hermosa modelo Camila Wilnes.
Un gusto en estar con ustedes. En realidad no sé nada de inglés, así que Puma, te
No
dejo
importa.
todo en tus manos para que me traduzcas literal.
En inglés y en español. Bueno, cuéntanos un poco de tu historia, cómo comenzaste en el modelaje.
Bueno, en realidad en el mundo del modelaje empecé desde mis 7 años, pero entré a una etapa de rebeldía, me empecé a tatuar. Cuando quise volver al mundo del modelaje, pues me cerraron muchas puertas, porque obviamente yo quise entrar ya no como modelo de fotografía, sino que ya quería ser una reina y modelar en pasarela, y se me dificultó mucho por el tema de los tatuajes y por mi estilo. Hace 2 años se me presentó la oportunidad de presentarme como Miss Beautiful Petite Colombia. Lo hice. En realidad fue algo demasiado complicado porque todas las modelos me daban la espalda por ser diferente a ellas. En cuanto se dio el certamen y los jurados me preguntaron cómo una Miss puede presentarse con tatuajes, mi respuesta fue que ya no estábamos en los 90, que estábamos en el 2020 y que yo iba rompiendo estereotipos, estigmas, y que iba por un mundo sin estereotipos de belleza. Y me gané la corona. Esa fue mi primera corona, fue en el 2020. Hace 6 meses me presenté en Latin Fashion Week. También me gané otra corona como Miss Beautiful Petite Alternativa, la primera modelo tatuada del mundo. y ahí vamos. Pero desde niña siempre me ha gustado, ha sido como mi pasión. Voy rompiendo, como digo, todos esos estereotipos de belleza, de que una modelo no puede tener tatuajes, y vamos rompiendo todo eso.
Okay, so Cami Williams tell us she started in the modeling since she was a child, 7 years old, but then she started doing tattoos on her body, and that stopped like her process after she wanna come back, and she get like trouble because she was with tattoos, and now she's the first model in the world with tattoos. She's been broken these old thinkings of beauty that a woman cannot be a model because has tattoos. So she's like broken that all stereotypes.
I think I think you will be an amazing Suicide girl. Honestly.
Ella
Oh,
creo que serías
she trying to bring you in the
excelente-
family. That's what's up. Okay, I see what's going on. Now, okay. So here's the thing. So you are a model, but you do not work in the webcam or adult business. Tú no quiero eso.
No quisieras trabajar como en el mundo del webcam.
No, en realidad no voy en contra de esas chicas, porque me parecen que tienen una gran personalidad. Para eso hay que tener demasiada personalidad.
Thank you.
Y en realidad no, pues no, creo que no va conmigo, con mi estilo, como no.
Ser webcam no, en realidad
No es fácil.
no, y no, yo cuando entré en este mundo me di cuenta que no es para cualquiera. No es para todo mundo, digámoslo así. It's not for everybody being a webcam. You need to have the flame. You need to
You gotta have the steel,
you
the
gotta
momentum,
act-
the drive. Yeah.
You need to be spontaneous, ser espontánea y ser muy, no sé, fluir.
So,
And
yeah,
Cammy, I know Cammy, and she's a shy girl. You won't believe it, but she's so shy, super shy.
So okay, being super shy, and it's like a dual question. Being super shy, and then you not being super shy. But how do you still go about doing your job in the public when it comes to modeling? You being shy, and then you not being shy. Because I look at certain videos, like the last video I seen you do with the panoramic camera, and like you just make love and you just do your whole expression thing to the camera. But there's people around watching that. How do you feel so free to do that? And then with you being shy, how are you still able to do your job in public without there being a fear?
Bueno, él pregunta, tú siendo una persona un poco tímida o penosa y ella siendo una persona todo lo contrario que no es penosa, ¿cómo hacen su trabajo en público? ¿Cómo manejas esa pena cuando tienes que modelar en público? ¿Y tú cómo expresas todo tu fluir cuando la gente te está viendo? Va tú primero, Cami.
Bueno, yo siempre he tenido una frase que es: si tienes miedo, hazlo con miedo. Y yo creo que lo he aplicado desde la primera vez en que me monté en una pasarela y dije, esta es Cami Wellness, soy yo. Y literalmente siempre me ponen con las mujeres más grandes por mi personalidad, porque sé que mi personalidad es arrolladora y puedo con eso. Pero en realidad yo pienso que ese miedito es lo que me hace dar más de mí. Entonces, si tienes miedo, hazlo con miedo, siempre lo he dicho.
Yo lo que creo es que Cami se transforma cuando está en pasarela, cuando está en escenario. Lo que
O
pasa es que-
trabaja bajo presión.
Total, es que cuando uno está ya, digámoslo, enfrente del público, enfrente de toda esta gente, tú sabes que te están viendo, sabes que eres el centro de atención, que te están mirando, es o darlo todo o nada. O todo o nada. So for me, it's like, when I'm on the camera, and I know it's the camera watching me, I gotta put the best of me on there. It's like, I'm not gonna waste my time on the camera. I'm not gonna put something less than what I want to express. And all the time when I do something, I always say like, it's 100 or it's 0. If I'm not good, like, if I'm not going to do it like really fucking good, I'm not gonna do it. So si no lo voy a hacer muy bien, no lo hago. Because for me, that's wasting time. And for me, time is money.
If you're gonna do something, you need to be the best.
Yes,
Give your 200%.
definitely.
And Cami says, if you're scared, it doesn't matter, just do it.
Yeah, use your scare to do it better.
All right, well, I think we got to give another applause in the toast. We're going to keep it going. No, I just want to congratulate you all on identifying with your inner selves, just having confidence
you.
in your inner selves, because I've also been a person who's been shy in the music business, in the entertainment business, but I still did my job, regardless on how I felt internally, regardless, like, after I got done, if I was like, holy shit, I don't know if that was perfect, this, that, and the third, but I didn't stop myself from doing my job behind a fear. I did my job, and then I had my fear and doubts afterwards, but I congratulate you all for having good energy and confidence within yourselves, and that is what it is. So that's another cheers. Okay. All right, so here's the thing. Let's cut the bullshit. Let's get down to some talks, some real talks, some real Ros talks.
I guess this time we can use the sentence of the Snoop Dogg. I want to thank me and myself.
So check it. This is what we're gonna do. So, like, before we started the show, we were having a conversation. And I really was digging the conversation. So I really this whole time, like, all I've been thinking about is like, let's get back to that. So there was a point in my life where
Where you were blessed.
I was blessed.
The boss man.
I was blessed. So I had 5 women, living at my house.
Wow.
And it was cool. We all had like a very great friendship. We all treated each other excellent. We all appreciated each other. We ate together, slept together, movies together, parties together, everything. We acted as a unit. We acted as a couple, but it just so happened to be 5 girls and me. So in Atlanta, during this time, we're living in, where were we living? We were living in the Realm in Buckhead. And, not the biggest place in the world, but one of the best views you could get. And we all treated each other great, and it was wonderful. So the question that came up is that possible today? Because this transpired in like 2010. And, we're moving slowly into 2022. And the question is like, can that happen now? And as that question was asked, Puma and I were having a conversation initially. And Puma, your feelings were what when we were talking about that?
Rob nos cuenta que en una época de su vida él tuvo 5 mujeres viviendo con él. ¡Wow! El rey. Entonces él nos cuenta que eran como una familia porque compartían también juntos, veían películas juntos, todos se trataban muy bien, todos se preocupaban por todos. Y lo que estábamos hablando era cómo es posible, si es posible ahora, porque eso fue en el 2010, cómo es posible que tener esta compatibilidad entre todos. ¿Y qué opinan de ustedes, chicas, de esto?
¿Qué dice Cami?
Bueno, yo pienso que como estamos en un mundo tan egoísta, del ego de decir, ay, es que esto es mío, nadie es de nadie, si vamos a disfrutar los 5, disfrutamos los 5.
Total.
Nobody is from nobody.
Yeah. Nobody owns nobody.
Yeah, nobody owns nobody. And the thing is, like, we acted. Okay, you have a boyfriend? ¿Tú tienes novio?
No, llevo 5 años soltera.
Wow. How?
What?
Como una
5
modelo.
años, no.
5 years single.
What? How does that happen? What do you,
Una modelo tan hermosa porque
But she
está
never
soltera.
said she didn't have partners.
people, but she's just
I
saying
don't
that
have
she hasn't committed to
Yes.
one individual. She likes the variety dick. The variety.
Ni
like-
amiguitos, ni nada de eso.
Oh,
Ooh, no, nothing.
Wow.
nothing.
No he llegado
See,
el
women
hombre
can
que-
do that. Women can put it in a closet and sew it up like it's just, you know what I'm saying? Okay, go ahead.
Es que no ha llegado el hombre que me impresiona. En realidad yo entré en el mundo espiritual hace 3 años y desde que entré sé que mi energía sexual es súper importante y que no la puedo regalar a cualquier persona. Tras de eso soy una mujer que en estos momentos estoy súper concentrada en mi carrera y en mí, y sé que un hombre puede llegar a arrebatarme mucha energía, mucho tiempo, y no, entonces estoy concentrando en eso, mi energía en mí solamente. Y ya.
Salud,
So
mami.
okay. We can give a shout out. We can give it applause. We can give it applause. And we get applause we give an applause just for the commitment to the career. We can respect that. But what the hell do you do when you wet, lonely at night, when you fiending, when you watch movies where you see people in love and passionate? How do you deal with that over 5 years? What do you do?
¿Cómo has luchado con eso durante 5 años? Cuando estás sola en tu cama, cuando ves películas, cuando ves a gente junta. ¿Cómo luchas con eso?
Cuando te
Bueno,
mojas.
sí tuve a alguien que solamente pues como que lo tuve como amiguito por un tiempo, pero esa persona no me llenaba del todo. Yo soy,
Sexualmente.
Sí, yo soy una persona demasiado pasional, de pronto sexualmente sí, pero lo otro no. Entonces yo decía como, ¿pero para qué? Algo carnal de que solamente me está llenando para el sexo. Si yo me sé complacer yo sola, ¿para qué voy a necesitar un hombre?
Boya.
Literalmente, pues, o sea, sí.
Boya.
De regalar mi energía, para
Boya,
eso pues
me
la
recuerdo.
conservo yo solita y me consiento yo sola, por decirlo así.
Herself.
So, for me.
She just does herself. Round of applause for that shit. Fuck it, Spot. Let's go in. Round of applause for doing
God
it
bless-
yourself.
God
you can
bless
always do it.
masturbation.
You can do it. You can always do it yourself.
That's how you don't need to be
Love
with
yourself.
assholes.
If you need you got you. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Pause on you because that's amazing. Let's move it on down the line. So, tell me though, Puma. Now you heard the story. We talked about it earlier. How do you see a scenario of trying to have more than one woman inside of a relationship?
I love it. I wish I could. I want it. But it's really hard to find the connection between all
Yeah.
All the women or
all the
Other
women.
women.
all the
so it's not
women.
about the man.
Hell
No,
no.
a man,
Hell no.
a man can like any girl.
Never is about the man. Let's be clear on that. Men can have all the women they want
Yeah.
at the same time. And they can give the same love to all of them at the same time.
Or no.
Or nah.
Or not,
Tell
you
us.
tell us. You tell us.
It's
I mean,
easier.
I feel like this
For you.
from my experience and why I brought it up. I was in a position where I could literally say, "Hey, here's some money. You girls go out, do whatever you want, and I get my alone time." So I guess it is very important though that the women do get along. That is true. So you feel like the women on average don't get along. Why is that? Why? ¿Por qué chicas no tranquilo con uno, dos, tres? It's always problema. ¿Por qué?
I think it's hard hormonal.
The harmony.
Yeah.
The mixing the harmony. Why?
Because
We have a lot of change in the month, a lot
Yeah.
of different feelings.
But if
that
all
on
you guys
our
are together,
body.
don't you all get on the same, like, moon cycle? Don't you? Like, so when you become one, a lot easier or no?
no, that's so hard. I don't know what you think, but it's so hard. Every woman have their period in different times. So you never know when one of them is going to these days that we have every month. So you never know when they're gonna explode for no reason.
But in my experience, the longer women are together, then their periods, don't they come at the same,
Oh,
at the
yeah.
same
Yeah,
time?
yeah, that's true.
So that's what I'm
That's
saying. So doesn't that mean that in the universe, somehow, some way, you all are supposed to be connected together? Like when you look at the animals, right? If you look at as a man, the most important animal is a lion. The lion's the leader. He's the king of the jungle, right? But there is no two male lions in one house, in one cave. There's uno, right? And then he has nothing but lionesses around him, right? So if we try to reference our life from the animals, wouldn't we want to live in that way? So why do you think it's so hard to make it happen that way as women?
Él pregunta porque pensamos que es tan difícil convivir entre mujeres, varias mujeres y un hombre en una relación en esta época. Pienso que es por lo que decía Camila, porque hoy en día somos muy egoístas. We are so selfish today, and I think that's why maybe we don't know how to love, because we think when I love someone is to get get that person just for me like an object.
Yeah.
I think it's selfish. Damn.
It's hard. Well, for me, I think it's hard just because even when you can have all the women having the period at the same time, you don't know what kind of expressions, what kind of humor every female is gonna have on their period. So
now we get into the feelings, the feeling thing, the
Everybody
feelings.
is different. Every
Right.
process
Yeah.
is different.
So you can, I think for you it was easy and great experience because you could afford all those girls.
I just got the flow like that.
You
That's
you
what
could
that was at
afford
that
to
time.
all
I don't
those girls
understand
one
how.
way.
How do you did that?
I mean,
He just
because
say it. He
I
said
mean,
it.
Tell us
the-
your
the thing-
secret.
No,
Tell
I
us
mean,
your
I'm gonna tell you.
secret.
I'm
I
gonna tell
wanna
you.
do
I'm gonna
it.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you what it was though. Like at the end of the day, you gotta have the drip though. You gotta have the stilo. You gotta have. It's you gotta love and appreciate every woman the same. And in
There
order to
you
do
go.
that, like
There
you gotta
you
be
go.
you gotta be honest.
Yeah.
You gotta be cool. You can't be weird.
That's what I'm saying. You could afford to all those women
Yeah.
the same love, so they could feel like, okay, nobody here is more important than nobody.
So here's a big question: should we do a show in Medellin with this concept of 5 women and 1 man in one house and see what happens? Do you think that would be a thing?
Eso sería
That will be something that I will watch and maybe pay for
un
watching.
show en Medellín de 5 mujeres y un hombre en una casa a ver qué pasa.
And then it would have to be hold on, and then it would have to be someone like myself because they can't speak fluent Spanish. That's what makes it even more crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because the communication is even crazy. Go ahead, tell it.
Eso sería algo tipo reality.
Genial.
Como para grabar de principio a
I
fin.
love it.
Y tiene que haber mujeres colombianas y mujeres americanas.
Americana. See, you need to have Colombian girls and American girls.
Oh, then we got the #1 show on the planet. It's really gonna turn up.
Rob
That's
nos
on
estaba
top.
contando que el secreto para que le funcionara es como tratar a todas por igual, ser honesto, ser cool,
Real.
transparente, real y tratar a todas por igual. Yo pienso también que ese sería
Sí.
Es que ese es
la
el mayor
forma en que
problema.
Una
funcione.
más ni una menos porque ahí es cuando está el problema.
Empieza
Es que ese es el problema. Los
¿a qué hora?
hombres,
Más
la mayoría de
nosotras.
hombres no saben cómo tratar a todas las mujeres
Sí.
por igual. O sea, por eso es que unos tienen la mujer y van y se consiguen a la
La
calle
monta.
cualquiera. Porque no saben tratar a su mujer como la cualquiera que tratarían en la calle. Que en realidad su mujer quiere ser la cualquiera en la cama de
Claro,
él.
y en realidad nosotras, pues así lo neguemos, siempre vamos a ser envidiosas y siempre vamos a querer ser la primera, la número 1. Entonces,
a las mujeres nos encanta la atención.
We
Sí,
love
nos
attention.
encanta.
Oh,
Nos
females.
encanta la atención.
Nosotras, yo creo que las mujeres somos tan complicadas.
que no
Bueno,
nos
mira,
entendemos ni
Ni
nosotras
nosotras
mismas.
mismas a
más,
veces.
más.
Nosotras
Literal.
mismas ni siquiera nos entendemos a veces. O sea, a veces los queremos solo para nosotras y a veces decimos, pero ¿por qué no se consigue otra?
Bueno, Mia, y cuéntanos acerca de tu relación personal.
Ok.
¿Tienes novio? ¿Estás soltera?
I have a husband.
You have a husband. Another round of applause. She has a husband. How do you have a husband? Hold on. First off, she has a husband. She
For
has
second
a
time.
husband. Hold on. Stop the round of applause. Hold on. It's the same person?
Okay, no, this is my second husband and the last
So
one.
you've been married twice.
Yes, sir.
What is it?
How old are you?
27.
27.
Yesterday. 27 yesterday.
Happy
27
birthday!
años. Acaba de
Give me a
cumplir
glass,
ayer
give me a glass.
27 años.
Yo el 7.
El domingo cumplo años. 25 ya.
Wow.
Oh my God. I'm 27, yes.
Y nos cuenta que tiene esposo, es su segundo esposo a los 27 años.
Claro.
Okay,
Bueno, y
how I
cuéntanos
do it.
¿Cómo funciona eso?
Okay, my first husband, I get it when I wasn't a model. I wasn't a webcam model. I was such a good girl.
Define good girl. What does that mean?
That
'Cause
means I wasn't even dancing with another man in a club. Never. In all my relationship, I never danced with another man. Never.
so
Never.
the pussy was just his.
Just his.
Oh, okay.
And he wasted.
Oh no. Okay.
Hell yeah, he wasted. He were doing like a lot of a lot of parties with another girls. He cheated on me a lot of
That
times.
bastard.
Bastard. I know.
man.
Son
I
of a-
know. You know what? White American boys.
I mean,
They are
see,
like
that's-
that.
Okay, so hold on. See, now you done brought up. See, now you done stepped into the dark zone. Let's get some thunder and rain. We need a vibe right now. Let's get some, because this is about to change the whole vibration of the interview. Give me my thunder and rain, DJ Spot. Let me. All right, so here's a question. Ladies, tell me what a gringo is.
Okay. Who?
What is a gringo?
In Latin America,
Mm-hmm.
a gringo is whatever who doesn't live here. Is not from here. Whatever. It's like you can actually see the difference between Mexicans and another Latin American male, but all of them are gringos. All of you are gringos. If you don't live here in Colombia and you don't have a family here, you're a gringo. Doesn't matter where you're from.
All right, so let me go ahead and put everybody up on game. Gringo originates from Mexico, and the origination of the word gringo comes from Mexican people viewing a white Caucasus Mountain, European-based individual where their skin is light
White,
skin.
yes.
And gringos do not apply to people like myself. We are considered Negroes.
Yes.
And so to further go into what you're saying, you experienced this situation with your first husband, and he was a gringo.
Gringo,
He
white
was a
gringo.
white American.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
From Kentucky, man.
From Kentucky. So she got
Really
married
white.
to a...
Really
what was,
fucking white.
What was his first name? You got to give me his first name. What was his first name?
Steven. Steven.
She married Steven
Mira, nos
from
cuenta
Kentucky. All right, okay.
Mira, nos
Okay.
cuenta que su primer esposo era un americano blanco y le fue infiel muchas veces.
All the time. Todo el
Muchas
tiempo.
veces. Y ella esto fue antes de que ella fuera webcam, era una chica súper sana, ni siquiera bailaba con ningún otro chico en un club. Y bueno, ella dice que es porque era gringo.
And I'm loyal. I'm really loyal. I cannot have more than one person in my life at the same time, I prefer to be single. If I'm gonna do that, I need to be single. So,
Es una persona muy, muy leal,
really.
muy
So,
fiel. Solo puede estar con una persona, si no, prefiere estar soltera.
totally. Because if I'm going to fuck around, let's fuck around.
So how does it work when a man is accepting you for like what you do as far as like the webcam and the different things? How does
Let me
that work?
explain you now. ¿Cómo funciona para ellos? Okay, when I was done with him, actually we broke up because of the drug situation. So when I went to all this problem with the drugs, I told him like, it's not my fault. I don't know what to do. And he say, I don't know what you're gonna do. And I was like, oh.
Oh, he separated it.
Oh, I
Kinda
was
left
like,
you in the cold.
okay,
There's no-
this is me.
There's
This
no
is-
we, you're
It's
solo.
not we, it's me. Okay, got it. So we broke up. I was like, I'm done. I'm done with you. And I started being a webcam model. And then when you are a webcam, you get all these men telling you every day how beautiful you are, how good you
Tú
look.
muy bonita.
Yeah.
If tú mi esposa,
Yo te
I give
amo,
you the
te-
world, baby.
Exactly.
Let me sing. Hold on, y'all ready? Shh. Y'all already know what that is. Any girl ever did webcam, man. Shout out to Chatterbait, man. We need you to be a sponsor. This is Ros Talk. This is Rob Rose. This is Puma. We are lit. Continue, baby. Let's get into it.
So they tell you this every day and you get more confidence. You get your self-esteem on the top. So I broke up with him and then, okay, I spent the last 4 years single and it was great. I had sex with everybody who I wanted to.
You were lit.
I was totally free.
You ever have sex with two guys at the same time?
Hell yeah, 6 guys at the same time.
6 guys.
Wow.
Okay, on that note, pause.
Bueno, voy a traducir
Pause.
un poco. Ella nos cuenta su primer esposo, la dejó sola cuando tuvo este problema con la marihuana, que iba a ir a la cárcel en ese momento. Entonces se separaron y cuando ella comenzó en el mundo de la webcam, los chicos cada vez empezaban a decirle lo hermosa que era, lo bien que lucía, y esto subió su autoestima. Duró 4 años soltera, siendo libre, teniendo relaciones y disfrutando de la vida. Y ahora, ¿cómo llegó el segundo esposo?
Hold on. Before you get, Camila,
Y una
Camila,
parte.
Camila,
Estuvo, ha estado con
This-
6
let's
hombres.
talk about yes. See,
6
see,
hombres
back.
al
see,
mismo
I
tiempo.
wanted that face.
Got bang.
Let's do that again. Hold on. Let's do that face again. Seis. Let me see that face. Let me see that jaw drop again. Seis hombre. Is that possible? Do you think that's a possible thing to do in your lifetime? Could
¿Tú
you
crees
ever?
que lo harías?
could you
Estar
ever
con
be
6
with
hombres al
six-
mismo tiempo.
6? No.
Mujeres de pronto, hombres no.
Oh.
Cheers.
Oh. Another round of applause. Let's give a shout out to the lesbianism popping off in the building. Yeah. We do love the chocha. Okay, this is Rob Rose and Puma. And
love
we're-
it.
You know what we're going to do? Let's just go ahead and shift. Let's just shift to the ladies because who cares about guys? I'm a lesbian myself, so let's just go to that. So how do you so now the question is so now the question is you have not been with a male for 5 years, but have you been with a woman
Ooh, I
in
like
between
that question.
of that time? This is getting good, Camila.
Has estado soltera por 5 años, pero ¿has estado con mujeres en ese tiempo?
No, desde que entré al mundo espiritual no he estado con mujeres, pero tuve una relación de 1 año con una mujer. Sí.
What?
She
What
had
happened- what happened?
a relationship with a woman for 1 year.
Yeah, what happened with that though?
But she tell us that since she started like a spiritual life, she's been
Quiet.
yeah.
The females.
Es que en realidad pues no me trae como, si es hombre o mujer, soy más sapiosexual, me atrae como su mente que tiene para enseñarme, si es una persona inteligente me vuelve loca, no importa si es feo o fea, soy más como pansexual, me atrae la energía de una persona.
So she feels attraction by the energy and the mind and the personality, no matter if it's a woman or a man.
Hey man, welcome to the universe because
Yes.
I agree, and I'm non-judgmental about anybody's sexuality. I'm gonna tell you why. Why should you be? If you're not sleeping with that person, why do you care what that person does? And I think that people who speak negatively on other people's sexuality have a problem themselves because I don't care what you do. I only care what I do. And if I'm affected by what you do, then there's something wrong with me if me and you aren't together. If your world is not in my world, then I should not care about what you do behind closed doors. I respect that. I respect your journey. And I say that spirituality is definitely like, as you get older, you do want to connect more with the energy, the universe, Dios, as some may say. Like, you do want to venture to that realm because you want to find out, like, your next expansion in your life. Like, how do you make your life better? Because the better you make yourself, the better you are for the person who does come in your life before your life goes to the next part of life, if you will. So that's cool. But now I got to switch it up. I got to ask something crazy.
Nah.
I got to go crazy real quick because we're almost out of time. I got to go crazy. So, in the opinion, I'm going to give it to Puma. This is a question for Puma. In the opinion, is it better to be with a person that you love regardless of their sex and marry regardless of what your family thinks or anybody else thinks? Or is it better to play the narrative that most people expect even if there's something within you that says you feel indifferent?
No lo entendí.
So,
Oh, okay. There's still on the question. Go ahead. Yeah.
so, that gets me to the question that Puma says and how I met
Say it in
my
Spanish.
husband.
Say it in Spanish. Hold
Okay.
on. Say my question in
Okay.
Spanish. Say my question in
Él
Spanish.
pregunta si es mejor ser lo que tú quieres ser y hacer lo que tú quieres, estar con quien quieres, porque o tratar de ser la persona que la gente espera que seas, o lo que la sociedad espera que seas. Okay, so I'm going to answer you.
Then
about me.
everybody else, I would love to answer.
Sure. So for me, my husband right now, I met him being a hoe, because I being a hoe too.
I just love how she says being a hoe.
Yeah.
Let's say that one more time. I met him being a
Hoe.
hey.
Yeah. I have my time being a hoe too. When these hard times coming, I been everything. I been a pimp. I been a hoe.
Oh, she just been a boss.
I've been a stripper.
She
I've
just
been
a
everything.
boss. Okay, go ahead. Let's
So
go.
when I met him, he knew what I was doing, you know? So I told him from the beginning, oh, okay, by the way, he's black. He is my first black man in my life. Okay?
Shouts out to the brothers. Yeah, you know how we do. You know, let's go down. This is Ros Talk. You know, sponsored by shouts out to Ella Louise Cigars.
Yes, I get hot here.
You know
I
what
get hot.
I'm saying? We need to be smoking some nice cigars right now. We even gonna fire up. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead first.
Okay, so he's black. He's my first black man in my life, and he will be the last one, I promise, and the last man in my life,
I
too.
hear more wedding tempo because people say they're married, but it doesn't last that long. So you're saying this is indefinite.
Definitely.
You ain't moving.
I'm not
This is
moving.
your dude to the end of your last breath.
Yeah.
This is your.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. This is your guy. Go ahead.
So, here's the last one because I know I'm gonna give him everything, the best of myself. I did it before with some dumbasses, so he deserves the best of me definitely because he made me being a hoe, and I told him from the beginning like I'm not gonna stop doing this because I need this money. I need this right now.
I don't need your money.
Yeah.
I need this money.
I need this money. I need to make this because of me and my family. And
I don't
need
want to
this.
know his name.
If you want to stay,
I don't want to know his name. I just want to know where he's from.
Texas.
Shouts out to the Texans.
Yeah.
Is he
Well,
from
okay.
Houston?
He lives in Texas. He's from St. Louis.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is, but hey, yo, shout out to the Texans, real brothers. Go ahead, man. Keep it going.
Okay. So he's in Houston. Yes, Texas, Houston, and he's supporting me all the time. It's like when I say that to him, and he said like it's okay, you do whatever. I was like, yeah, whatever. He was just another man for me, honestly. So, but he made me promise to him that I'm not gonna be with another black man. I was like, okay.
Now,
okay, I can do that.
Now,
I
hold
can-
on. I got as a brother
sorry,
myself.
Ro.
I gotta get it. No, I got to. I gotta say something. There's a big reason behind that. Do you know why?
Oh, I do know.
Talk. Tell me why.
Black men, you are so passionate. It's like you really are so romantic. So you put a lot of yourself into a woman when you really love her.
Holy shit, she gets it. Round of applause real quick. Though. I'm doing this round of applause shit all day. I don't give a fuck. We're doing it all day. This is Ros Talk. We're doing round of applause. She understands something that a lot of women don't get. That was my other card. Don't worry about that shit. That was my other card. Nah, but go ahead, though. Go ahead. Because a lot of brothers appreciate the fact that you understand what a lot of women don't understand about our brothers and how we move. Go ahead, dog.
you black man, he made me understand that. Like you really love with all your heart. So once I saw that and I understood that, I was like, oh no, I'm not, because I was still being a hoe. And then I just told him like, okay, I'm gonna stop. After we went going out and all this, he went coming here. He went take me out to the country just to see me. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop being with another man, and I'm gonna stop being a hoe because I really like you. And he gives me he treats me like a queen, and that's what I want. That's what I want my whole life. I never wanted to be married, but once I get this, I was like, okay, he deserves the best of me.
What's your Instagram tag again?
My Instagram tag is just soy mia queen .2.
All right, keep it going.
So, once I noticed that, I was like, I'm not gonna mess this up.
How did you learn English?
So when I was 12, probably 11, I was like, Mom, I want to learn English. I come from a really humble family, so my mom said, I cannot afford that for you. I was like, don't worry, Mom, I got this. And I started to hear English music and learning every song, learning it. Like once I knew it in English, what every song said, and I could read it on the YouTube or whatever, I was going to translate that song. So there you go. You have one full song in English and a Spanish too. And that's how I learned it.
Can you let's get that in Spanish so all our Spanish listeners can
Okay.
understand how you became so fluent in English.
Ok, aprendí sola, como a los 11, 12 años. Le dije a mi mamá que yo quería aprender inglés porque yo era muy, muy nerdita, muy nerda. Y mi mamá me dijo, la verdad, no puedo pagarte clases de inglés. On that time, it was fucking expensive. En ese tiempo era muy, muy costoso. 12 years ago. Maybe 15 years ago, who knows. Y bueno, lo que yo hice fue empezar a aprenderme un montón de canciones en inglés, pero aprendérmelas de verdad. Es decir, me las escuchaba una y otra vez hasta que podía seguir la letra de la canción en inglés en YouTube. Y apenas me la sabía completamente, la buscaba en español y ya, listo, ahí tienes una canción en inglés y toda una traducción en español, punto. It was just like that. And then I've been practicing with myself. I remember me with 15 years practicing with myself, like making questions to myself and then answering to myself in different ways. So that's basically how I did it. Estaba como que todo el tiempo practicando conmigo misma, haciéndome preguntas a mí misma, respondiéndome de diferentes maneras a mí misma. Y así aprendí. It's so much that my ex-husband, he never knew that I talk English. He never knew that because he spoke really good Spanish. So I never had to speak in English with him. But when we were broken up, he invited some friends to the house and he spoke only English and I was talking with him. And he asked me like, do you speak English? And I was like, yeah. I do.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's crazy. He didn't even know that.
He didn't know.
But this is what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna move to Camila. This is what I'm gonna say. Like, I think that it's a great thing that you set out and you created a goal for yourself from a young age, and you accomplished that goal. And from your spiritual experience, I would like to know what you feel like you've accomplished in these 5 years in focusing on yourself and focusing on your spirituality. Where do you feel like you currently are and where do you feel like you're going?
Cami, él dice que después de estos 5 años que has estado pues así ya soltera, con tu carrera y todo, ¿cómo te sientes que vas yendo y cómo te sientes que te va a ir? ¿Cómo sientes que van a ser las cosas?
Pues en realidad yo tengo como un argumento de que somos dioses y diosas, de que somos amor y que el amor está dentro de cada uno de nosotros y cuando nosotros fortalecemos los chakras y los tenemos alineados a la manera de que debe de ser, podemos conseguir lo que queramos. En realidad no me da deseo volver al mundo carnal porque en algún momento estuve en ese mundo carnal de decir, yo quiero conseguir ese chico y lo tengo. No me dan ganas. Literalmente estoy bien así y siento que puedo conseguir mucho más estando así como estoy.
So, do you want to say?
So she thinks everybody is like goddess inside and we have the love inside, and she don't want to get back to the world of having like free sex with any guy. She doesn't want it.
So hence the word free. So what does that mean? Free sex as far as like spirituality, free sex, or like I need my money, free sex. Like we not gonna get a bag no more. Like we need to get some money, or is she just saying she doesn't want to have sex that doesn't mean anything to her?
It doesn't mean anything.
Okay,
like
so
spirituality.
Gotta clarify.
Like
okay.
love.
Yeah, because for me it was like, I'm not gonna have sex for free with you.
Nah, but it's all good. Hey, respect to that, and I want to congratulate all of you ladies, including Puma, for being independent, for being strong. I believe that women are the key to success. I have a daughter myself, and I think that at the end of the day, we all need and we love women. We don't understand women a lot of times as men, but it's okay. But the more that we converse and the more that you tune into Core 94, Medellin, Ros Talk, Rob Rose, Puma, you already know what it is. We checking into the real. We checking into the facts. And we out of here. We're going to see you next Friday. And this is what it is. We popping bottles. Thank the Lord for our sponsors. Ella Luis. Hey, the liquor store that I love the best in the whole wide world. You already know. La Principal, we in the building in Park and Jarris. Shouts out to Rob Rose VIP. Shouts out to Vibes. And we out of here. Core 94 in Medellin. Rob Rose, Puma,
Tengan una excelente semana. Bye.
Estás escuchando Hablando con Rose. En Radio Core 94, Medellín.